Hi, I'm Ruth. Welcome to my channel. I make personal and professional productivity content here on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe to my channel for more of my content. For today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to use ChatGPT to tailor your resume to any job description. So ChatGPT is a language model and an artificial intelligence chat box that can be used to generate human-like responses. It can be used to translate text from one language to another. It can even be used to identify and replicate the tone of a text that's being written, whether a social media post and even a YouTube video. So as you can see, ChatGPT can be used for a wide range of applications. So in this video specifically, I'll be showing you how to use ChatGPT to tailor your resume to beat the ATS system for any job application. So let's get into this video. There are a lot of benefits of using ChatGPT to write your resume, other than the obvious of it saving you tons of times in the actual resume writing. ChatGPT can give you a strategic edge in your job application. ChatGPT can optimize your resume for the Applicant Tracking System, which is the standard hiring system used by most employers in the industry. The Applicant Tracking System filters applications based on keywords relating to the job description. So that's why it's really important to add the right keywords in your resume and ensure that your resume is in the right format, because when it's then translated to the ATS system, it'll be able to copy and read the information in your resume properly. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys a step-by-step tutorial on how you can create an optimized version of your resume for any job description, and I've divided it into three main steps, which is the keywords, the accomplishment statement, and the resume summary. So I have a prompt template that I use for my ChatGPT responses, and this template will be available in the description box of this video as well. For the sake of time for this tutorial, I already made specific prompt document for the three sections of this resume tutorial. So I'm just going to use those prompts and literally copy paste them into ChatGPT. So the first section, like I mentioned, is the keywords. So the first thing you need to do is to identify a list of keywords and skills that are mentioned both in your current resume and in the job description. So this is the prompt, as you can see on my screen. And this list of keywords and skills must be tailored to be recognizable to the applicant tracking system. As I said before, the ATS system is a standard system that filters applications based on keywords. So let's say, for example, there are some keywords that are recognized by ATS, but there are some keywords in the job description but that are not recognized by ATS. You have to tailor those keywords to be matched or recognizable by the system. So that's how your resume will pass the application screening, which most applicants go through. So for this particular tutorial, I am tailoring this resume, which is a human resource manager resume, for a human resource assistant job description. So this is, like I said, this is a sample resume, and this is not actually a real person's resume. This is just for demonstrative purposes. So what I did was, this is the prompt, space, then you copy your resume, Control A, Control C, then you copy the job description, and make sure to leave space and state explicitly what the file is. Like if it's your resume, you can say resume colon job description colon. So what I now do is I copy all this prompt, and I go to ChatGPT and I copy it into ChatGPT. So Control Y and enter. So as you can see here, ChatGPT is listing out all the keywords that are identified by the applicant tracking system that are also mentioned both in your current resume and in the job description. This is the version of the resume that has the ChatGPT prompts, but I'm just showing you how you can tailor the prompt from ChatGPT into your resume. In the key strengths section of your resume, you highlight the main skill sets in that industry. Like for example, this is human resources. So human resource management is a major skill. Recruitment is a major skill. Employee relations is a major skill. And this the CHRP certification and the HRIS system are major skill sets, technical skill sets and certifications that are recognized in this industry. As you can see here in the edited resume, I have about 5 keywords that I identified as my key strengths. Feel free to put more, but I just felt like it looks cleaner to put less keywords. But wherever you have space, make sure you utilize that space in your resume. Next, in the technical skills section, here, as you can see here, ATS was identified by ChatGPT, HRIS was also identified. I put them in the technical section of my technical skill sets. Then for tools, the job description mentioned Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint. So this is a tip I got from a resume consultant, and essentially what she said was that to make sure to put exactly what was said in the job description. For example, in the job description, if they said Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, you put exactly that in your resume. You don't change it to Microsoft Office or Microsoft Suite. So you have to say exactly what was said in that job description. So you can see here, this was what was exactly said in the job description: Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Then in the certification section, the CHRP is a certification that was mentioned in the job description, and it's also something that the applicants would have as well. So that is why I listed that there. Then coursework. So for this particular sample resume, this applicant has completed a postgraduate degree in human resources. So employee relations, staffing, training, benefits, leaves, data entry reporting, things like that. These are basic skill sets that one will get from that type of degree or certificate. So I made sure to list them out here because they were also identified in the actual job description itself. Next, we're going to be tailoring the resume accomplishment statement. So I have a specific prompt for this in my Google Sheets, as you can see here. And this is built based on the prompt template that I made that's also in Google Sheets. So as you can see here, the prompt says, write a resume accomplishment statement for the job below. The first document is the resume, which is the resume that has been copy pasted and has been indicated as resume, as you can see by this heading. And the second document is the job description. So below, this is the job description and is indicated by this heading as well. I also said that the work experience in my resume needs to be tailored to this job description to include human resource management keywords. Here where I underlined human resource management keywords, that is like the specific industry you're looking for. So if you're in, for example, project management, you can say project management. Or if you're in like a business analyst, if you're applying to a business analyst role, you can say business analyst, whatever that is specific to your job, to the job title that you're applying for. Then I also added below, include quantitative outcomes from my previous work experience to follow this format. So as you can see here, shipped X feature that drove the Y% increase in MAU and resulted in Z% lift in MRI. So this is essentially an outcome statement for an accomplishment statement for your resume, and it's very quantitative in the sense that it has percentages, it has numbers, and it's quantifiable to whoever that is reading your resume, and it really helps you to stand out and showcase your major accomplishments in your resume. I said that I want the new tailored accomplishment statements to follow this format so that it's very clear to the reader what my accomplishments are, and it's very clear to them how I can add value to their company. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to copy paste this. I'm going to go to ChatGPT, I'm going to copy paste this prompt, and we're going to run it. You can see ChatGPT is listing some accomplishment statements that they were able to create, combining the experience in the resume and the job description that they're applying for. So some include supported recruitment initiatives, demonstrated strong attention to detail. Okay, let me play around with this one. Try something because it's not giving me the results I got before. Let's try this. Maybe I can. So as I ran the prompt, it gave me a very different response from what I got before. And that was because I changed one word in the prompt. So ChatGPT is so sensitive, so you have to be careful to not miss a certain word or even a punctuation, because that can change the whole meaning of the prompt to the language model, and it can give you very different results. So I'm just trying to do a different variation of this prompt, and I'm just taking out the human resource management from the prompt, and let's see if it gives me the same or similar prompt to what I had before. So as you can see here, once I took out the human resource management keyword from the prompt, it gave me better results. So that's just something to keep in mind with ChatGPT, because sometimes you never know what exactly can take it off or can just put it off balance. So I'm just going to put in brackets human resource keywords. And when you're trying this prompt, feel free to keep it in or feel free to remove it, whatever works better for you. So as we go back to the modified prompt, you can see that the prompt from this particular, the response from this particular prompt has better accomplishment statements. They all have quantitative outcomes, and a lot of these numbers are actually from the resume, the sample resume. So as you can see here, 20%. You can see 25% here. So most of these numbers are actually from this document that was provided to ChatGPT. They weren't actually just made up numbers. What I did was I copy pasted the prompts into the specific work experience sections that it leveraged the data from, and just made updates to it. So that is essentially what you do for the accomplishment statement. So make sure you read it through, because obviously ChatGPT is not perfect. It really helps in the sense that it helps to gather all the information you need in one place, but it's your job to go back to it and make sure that it's tailored and it's actually making sense to like a human reader, if you know what I mean. The last section of this tutorial is going to be the summary prompt. The summary is usually the part that is written last in like resume writing or essay writing or whatever. So the prompt says, write a 4-sentence resume summary for the human resource assistant role in the job description below, ensuring to include human resource management keywords match the applicant tracking system. So the first document is the resume, as you can see here, and this resume has my work experiences, the sample resume's work experiences that should be combined with the job description to write a tailored resume summary for the human resource assistant role. And this is the title of the role that they are applying for. So this is the structure of the resume summary. Line 1 should talk about the certifications that you have that I mentioned in my previous resume, in my current resume, that relates to the role and to any previous work experience that I had before. Line 2 should highlight my most major job accomplishment with quantitative outcomes, like I said in the accomplishment statement prompt. And the work experience should be directly related or most relatable to the experience that they stated in the job description. Line 3 should essentially explain how I possess the technical skills required that were mentioned in the job description. And line 4 should demonstrate how I possess the soft skills also mentioned in the job description. So what we're going to do, we're just going to simply copy copy paste that into ChatGPT, copy paste, and you just run it. So as you can see here, what it did was it combined the previous resume summary with information from the job description. So it made a whole new tailored resume, novel resume summary. So here you can see it's quite long, it looks a lot to read. But as a postgraduate certificate holder in human resources, I am a skilled human resource assistant with proven record of successful HR experience with experience in recruitment, training and benefits. I have honed my skills in employee relations with my knowledge of current employment legislature. I am up to date on the legal requirements. So essentially, this just basically leveraged a lot of data from the job description, and I copy pasted that prompt into the resume, as you can see here. So it makes sure that you're hitting all the necessary keywords, from technical skills to soft skills to any other certification or requirements that has been stated. Here, this is the updated version of the resume. It doesn't have a lot of personal information, just mainly work experience and resume summary, as well as accomplishment statements. So this is how you can use ChatGPT to tailor your resume to any job position. So this is the end of my video. Please like this video. It really helps me to beat the YouTube algorithm when you guys like and engage with my videos, and it also shows that I'm actually adding value to you guys. And yes, like I said, please like this video, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.